Hiya guys.
Hmm? Show me that ember of yours. Well, I've never heard of a black ember. How about leaving that ember with me? I find it strangely fascinating. Yes. Well, thank you. This ember really is something special. I'm already under its spell. I sense great potential indeed.
He will take pretty much all your embers, mainly good ones like if you summon Witch Beatrice here, you can also summon her for the Four Kings fight, but you have to summon her here, and I also think she has to survive the fight of the Moonlight Butterfly, but the Moonlight Butterfly is an easy fight, as you're going to see here now anyway. Oh, as you remember, I showed you just before in a co-op version of it, but she will help. In the last video I was talking about why I think the girl was in prison. I think she's in prison because she said or done something. Mainly said, because of the way she doesn't want to speak no more, so she's probably in. It's just assumption, this is probably completely wrong, or completely off, whatever. That's just me thinking out loud pretty much. I think she's in prison because she said something to someone like Lord Gwen or someone that's really high up, but she was a firekeeper to begin with, and she guarded that fire and she stayed there. But when she said whatever she said, she was locked into that there cell. They built that cell for her, and they put her in it. That way she's always near a fire, and she's locked in jail, and she has to suffer for what she said. It's just my assumption that it's probably completely and utterly bullshit. It's just, it's what I think. But I don't do lore anyway. Like if you want to learn lore, I recommend watching Epic Nambros videos for lore and on stuff like that. He probably has a better assumption. I don't know if he even has one at all. I haven't watched these videos in a long time myself now because I've been busy with Project Evolutionz and stuff and all the stuff like that there. But this fight, anyway, back to the subject at hand. It's pretty straightforward, easy enough. Just range the butterfly until it lands. If you have a magic defense ring or anything magic defense, put it on. It will help. As soon as it lands, get out your sword and just give it a couple of slaps, and that will finish it. Really weak, really easy, really straightforward. That's pretty much that fight. The only reason you want to do this fight before the Four Kings is because if you want Witch Beatrice to fight alongside of you. Plus you also get this Ember up here and the key to the shortcut where half of the rock is. After you get this key and Ember, pretty much want to home bond, but after I get this Ember, I'm going to show you the Sith fight. Then I find Amber. That is also the blacksmith I showed you before. He will also take that. Also useful Amber for when you go to the catacombs, because there's skeletons in there that will not die unless you kill them with a divine weapon. So if you don't have a divine weapon by that stage, you can make one at him and you can go down with the divine weapon that you've made yourself and fight on. Pretty much when you come in here, just ignore everything and just run straight for Sith. If you're in this confident, it'll make it a lot easier to run by these guys, obviously, because they won't fight you. You just keep running. I tried to make this a no health, no HUD Sith fight, but for the first 10 seconds I accidentally left my HUD on. I didn't even realize it was on at the time, and I turned it off, so it doesn't count really, but at the same time it kind of does, because I do turn it off in time and stuff. But you guys can be the judge of that if it's a no HUD, no health fight challenge. Sif is actually that easy. You don't need a heal, you don't need a HUD, you actually don't need anything for it. The original challenge, if I remember correctly, was set by Epic Namebro himself again. he actually set this challenge himself. He's the very first. Also, he's probably one of the very first people I actually watched do the challenge. Um, but I tried the challenge myself, and well, I succeed, as you're going to see. Um, but at the same time, I left my HUD on at the start, so at the same time, does it count? Does it not count? I'll let you guys decide. I literally should have turned my HUD off right here, but I just completely forgot all about it. Fuck, I say I'm a lot. I don't recommend doing Sif because when you come back to him after the DLC, this cutscene changes. But if you guys do it the other way, the only reason you come fight Sif first if you want to get that confidence that's in the Four Kings, because you have to give the Lord Vessel to Keith, however that's pronounced. If you give the Lord Vessel to him, he will let you also join his conflict. But if you give the Lord Vessel to Bamalt, he will not be there when you go fight the Four Kings. And if you give it Bamalt, you don't need to fight Sif, because Sif drops the ring to let you fight the Four Kings. So, therefore, you don't need to do this. But if you do the DLC and do it the other way, and you want to learn you want to see how I fought Sif, you can always come back to this video later on and see it that way. But I'll just show you the way I've done it for now. I'd say I just turned off the HUD there, left it on for a couple of hits. Like, it's up to you guys if it counts or not. Pretty much these moves are pretty easy enough to dodge. Some of them, the only one you really want to watch out for is the one where he does the spin. When he jumps at you like that there, that's great damage. When he does that, that's the only one you really want to watch out for and blocking. Some people actually do get it right and dodge and roll into it. And block that way, get in there and just do damage to him again, like that. But when I got lucky enough and I was already inside of him. If you stay under Sif's legs, he won't really hit you. But if you're out in front of him, he will hit you a lot, and so you just want to try and keep your shield up if you're out in front of him till you get in underneath his legs. When you're underneath his legs, just swing away, just keep swinging. Just keep swinging, just keep swinging. As soon as this dies, you'll get well, you got an achievement for one, or a trophy for other people. You will get you got 2 rings here. One for kill him. I'm really tired today. I'll show you both rings here now. Convent of Autos. This ring allows you to enter pretty much the abyss. As there, like arms itself can't transverse the abyss. As far as I remember, this is the Hornet ring, which yeah, and that boosts critical attacks, which is pretty good for backstabbing. Yep, pretty good for backstabbing and parrying people, because you do more damage that way. As you can see, I only killed Sif at level 49 with 24 stamina, blah 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 blah, and I don't know why I'm showing the wolf ring. Maybe it's just semblance, because it's with Sif is a wolf. But I should get it anyway. Pretty much after you kill Sif, we want to go kill the Hydra and heal now. I don't know why. after you kill Sif, you want to go kill Hydra and free Dusk. But you can skip Sif, and you can skip the Moonlight Butterfly. You don't have to fight them. You can just go straight for the Hydra and free Dusk. As long as you free Dusk, that pretty much allows you down to the abyss. Since you ended the abyss, pretty much. Oh fuck, I don't even know where I'm at anymore. My head's away. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, as soon as you kill the Hydra, you're free Dusk. But the free Dusk, you have to go behind the Hydra into this wee cave. You'll quit out of the game, and when you come back in, there'll be a gold goblin. Oh, that guy jumped off the edge. Smart of him. As soon as you kill the gold goblin, it will free Dusk. When Dusk is free, she pretty much will give you access to the abyss. Well, not literally she will, but that opens up the abyss gate itself, but you just don't see it just yet. To actually see the gate, you have to put the Lord Vessel on to the bonfire, which you're either giving it to Farmer or Kenneth or Keith, however you pronounce that name. Give it to him, and then that would take down the golden gate that is guarding the guy that actually holds the pendant, which allows you into the abyss. But as you go down here anyway, do be careful of the golems that are down here, the crystal golems. Also be careful of the Hydra. You can use the Hydra to kill the golems. And when the golems are dead, pretty much you can go for the Hydra. Bring a bow, because in this video you don't see me do it, because I get lucky enough and I do enough damage to the head just to kill the Hydra. If you do enough damage, you're fine. Oh wait, I'll show you the Half of the Rock first. This is me going in to fight him. If you guys don't have the master key before, the key that we got from the Moonlight Butterfly will open up this door. Half of the rock will also drop the half a ring, which gives you more equipment load, which is better for if you're wearing heavy armor. You put that on, you can move a bit better and stuff. Or if your equipment load isn't just what you want it at, or what percentage at and stuff like that, there you can put it on, and away you go. Just be careful when you're fighting them as well, because that their dragon tooth weapon, as you know, as you saw in the video before, is quite powerful. Just try and, if you have a high stability shield, recommend it by the way, so you can actually survive the attack. Give him a few backstabs if you can, because he's really weak to backstabs. Well, not that everyone's weak to backstabs, but you know what I mean. Pretty much he's an easy enough fight now. Just pick up his ring and away you go. Now onto the Hydra we should go, after I show you the ring. If I can find it. Where's it at? There we go. It pretty much increases equipment load by so much percent. I'm not too sure what the percentage is, but it gives you a good bit more. So it's enough to let you do your job, do your duty, or maybe buy your big heavy armor. Now these golems here, you can, like I said, if you probably run on by them, the dragon will probably kill them himself anyway. Just be careful of them. Though anyway, just guess, if the dragon shoots at you, just start, or not literally beside them, but in front of them a wee bit and stand back a bit. Let his Hydra bullets hit the golems, and here, hit them pretty hard and kill them for you. Also, when you're running towards the Hydra, try and run down a slope. There's a couple of slopes here that you can run down. I don't think I do it right. And roll. And try and dodge the bullets, because you will not stop shooting them bullets at you until you get in close enough. As you probably remember from the video of us at Ash Lake, the other Hydra, which we will probably go back to after the DLC. You probably could kill him right now if you wanted, but I'm just not gonna bother, because I want to hurry up and get to the DLC, and I say you guys want to hurry up and get to the DLC, fuck. Be careful that shit doesn't hit you. Keep running in, roll, get in the slope, get as close as possible. When you're in close enough anyway, even if it's just bullets, it won't really hit you unless you step back far enough. I also recommend putting the ring, the rusted ring, so you can move about in this water a wee bit, because it does get deep in here and it does slow you down a bit. Just as just block until the heads come in, as you can see, as I'm doing here anyway. And each time the head comes in, just chop it off. Just watch out for them bullets, because I step forward, back, sorry, a bit too much. When you chop off enough heads, there'll be like one or two, probably left, and they'll not really hit you like that. This is when you can actually start ranging them, just to get yourself a wee bit of extra protection. But I got lucky enough because I'm using the Fury Sword and the 50, and the Hydra is pretty weak. This level is like a crash mob, literally. And as you can see, I killed it without taking off 2 heads. But pretty much after you take off another head or 2, if he's still up and running, just get out your bow and range the head still up, or range the body, whatever you feel like doing. Do be careful of that, because there's like a blackness over here, and that does come to an end. You can't actually get close to the Hydra to melee him properly. You get the Dusk Crown ring, as you can see. It allows the wearer to get more sorcery damage, but it also has your HP, which is like curse. Now as you run around the waterfall, do be careful. Oh sorry, don't be careful. Equip your rusted ring, I mean, and that way you can move a bit faster. Also, actually still be careful, just in case you do try and stay in at the edge here, so you don't run too far out to the right and fall into a big black hole and die, which is something you don't want. But keep running around the left anyway until you come to this cave. You're under in this cave, and you might want to heal up first, and make sure after you heal up, if you're using miracles to heal up, that you bring your shield back out. As you can see here, I actually don't, and I forget all about it. You quit out of the game when you're in here, and just load it back up. So that loads back up, as you can see, he's here. I was trying to block here, not even realizing I had my doll out for miracles. So to be careful, guys, if you forget, always check. But it's a good way to come out if you block. So as you free Dusk. Oh, sorry. As soon as you kill this guy, you're free Dusk. Be careful for them crystals, because they will also curse you if you're not careful. So as you kill them, as you can see, Dusk pops up here.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Evolutionz. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Evolutionz, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee? My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Alright, if you run back to, I'm gonna show you anyway, but if you run back to where the Hydra was, and, if you remember, there was a rock behind where I was standing. She was set her signature around there. I'm not too sure if you have to be in human form for it, but I think you can be in hollow or human. So you don't really need to be in human form, unless an update has changed it or forgotten something. I will show you that shortcut to stuff later on anyway. In the next video, I think I'll show you it a bit, and I'll show you a couple of fields. Like the next video is also going to be a long one, guys, so I'm sorry for that. But that's where you summon Dusk again. She will sell a couple of spells and stuff like that there, and make sure you buy everything that you can offer. And
I am Dusk of
there you
Evolutionz.
go in.
It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
You also learn, as you saw there, your proper buy. Just buy all the spells, repair, melee, and hidden weapon. Also, make sure you get cast light before you go into the catacombs, which is going to be quite handy, since we don't have a skull lantern.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. The sorceries of Evolutionz differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Evolutionz sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies? The sorceries of Evolutionz differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Evolutionz sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies? If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Okay, guys, I'll talk to you guys soon in the next video. Thanks for watching again, and take care.